This is the Big and Tall by Sailrite. It's an 18x6 arm machine, which means that we've got 18 inches of width under the arm. We've got 6 inches of height from the bed to the underside of the underarm. Massive amounts of room for sewing very large projects. We also have a tremendous leg to the needle bar assembly, which means that you can get thick, big items under here without having them get stuck on the underside of the casting. This is just a fantastic straight stitch compound feed walking foot machine for those that have some really serious work to do. But it's heavy and it's not portable, so if you're looking for portable equipment, you should go back and look at the Sailrite Ultra Feed sewing machines. However, you need something stationary that can work day in, day out, and will do some really thick assemblies. This is the machine for you. Sailrite's Big and Tall machine comes with everything you see here. You get the Power Plus flywheel assembly for massive amounts of slow speed control and power, and no belt slippage because of the XL profile timing belt. You get the industrial thread stand. You get one pound cone of V92 weight thread with the machine. You get an oversized table with a heavy duty steel frame leg assembly, and the height is adjustable within a range of 3 inches or so. You get a drawer to store your accessories in. You get Sailrite's fantastic MC-SCR motor controller, and what that does for you is that operates the special 120 volt DC motor that this machine comes packaged with, which gives you just the best slow speed, power, and penetration capability in the industry for a sewing machine. This machine also comes with a treadle built on the frame, which is designed to lift the presser foot easily. Plus, when you lift that presser foot, you have enormous height under the foot. You can get some very thick assemblies under this foot. You can pass some large ropes under the foot to get into your sewing area. It's really rather remarkable.
The Sailrite Big and Tall also comes with a very large bobbin. This keeps you sewing for longer periods of time.
It comes with the bendable bright light, which is an LED light that will allow you to get the light exactly where you want it and illuminate the area very well. Easy push button on and off operation here on the left end of the machine. Also comes with an oil pan. This is a sumping machine, so it pulls oil up through the oil pan into the mechanism to keep the machine well lubricated at all times. This machine is meant to be used hard. I'm going to sew on some Sunbrella acrylic, which is an outdoor fabric, and we're going to start with just a simple 2-layer piece and lift that presser foot. I'm going to drop the foot down on the material, and what I want to do is I want to show you how nice and slow you can go with the machine. You can see I can operate at a very slow pace. I can also ramp up the speed very gradually just by using the variable speed foot control. Until I get to maximum speed. This is a compound feed walking foot machine, so we're getting needle feed, which means the needle's actually coming forward. If you look here at the side, you can see that operating. The needle's coming forward at the same time that the fabric, and then coming down into the fabric, and then moving back with the fabric. And you have a walking foot, so there's a presser foot and a walking foot that are grabbing and pulling the material. Functions in forward and in reverse. Over here is the reversing lever, and as I push that down, the machine will go into reverse operation. Stitch length is variable using this dial over here, anything from 0 to 9 millimeters in length. We're sewing in 9 millimeter length right now. Also, we are sewing with a V138 thread, which is an impressively heavy thread, and you can see that we're pulling a very nice tight stitch. As a matter of fact, the knots are even visible a bit on the top. Great stitch on the bottom as well, using a number 22 needle in this case, so it takes lots of power to run that big of a needle, and this machine has the power to do it. This is just 2 layers, of course, and now what I want to show is that even when you get up into 8 layers, so we're going to progressively move up into 8 layers here, you still have every bit the same amount of slow speed, power, and control. I can just use the foot control just to bury the needle like that if I want to. Lift the presser foot to pivot and move on the needle. Notice that lift. I can get my finger right under this presser foot. Huge amounts of lift on this with this lifting mechanism built under the table. Drop the foot, and I can go nice and slow right over that bump and down on to the 2 layers again, still maintain the same speed control. Just fantastic mechanism. Now to really push things, in that 8 layers, let's throw another 4 on top of it just to show you the capability of this machine. So actually let's throw another 8 on top of it. And look at that height. To be able to get 16 layers of material under the foot, drop the foot down on it, power, slow speed control. How could you ask for any more than that? V138 thread again, just plows right through it. And that's an extreme case. That's probably well above what we would normally expect you to sew. Nice tight stitch in 16 layers of sunbrella. What a machine.